Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna talk about car mats, specifically car mats for the new Proton Persona MC2, right? I'm just gonna talk about the car mat that I bought from Shopee, right? Basically we went for the Trapo mat. Yeah, Trapo. Uh, there are a lot of car mats in the market right now. Different brands, different materials, right? There are the coil ones, there are the rubber ones, plastic ones, and there are also the ones that made out of recycled materials, right? Like the one from Trapo right here. So what I got here is a Trapo Classic Mark II, I think, if I'm not mistaken, right? So personally, I really like this car mat, right? Because first of all, I love the color. It's black and it fits the new Proton Persona car interior really well. But I think they have different colors for this mat, right? But I chose the black one because I think black matches almost everything, right? It's easy to match the interior with black color. But if you want to like have a more matching theme with your brown leatherette, you can choose maybe the brown color mat, right? I think you can choose the base color, and also you can choose the lining color, right? Lining color here, you can actually choose the color, but personally I prefer black, so black looks good. So the one you see here is the black version, right? And as you can see here, there's like a plastic cladding right here. So this is where you rest your foot, right? Because when you drive car, your heels are gonna rest on this part, right? So it's good they put this thing here to protect the mat from any damage from your shoes or your heels. Like for example, women, they wear high heels, right? Sometimes they're gonna stomp this part, right? The heels are really sharp, so they're gonna step on this part of the mat, so it might damage the mat. So the reason they put this thing is to protect it, so it's a good thing, right? So this is how it looks like in the front part. Okay, so as you can see, it fits really well in the Proton Persona MC2. I know there are a lot of people wondering whether the measurements are accurate and if they fit well into the new Proton Persona, and as you can see, they fit really well on the new Proton Persona MC2. I bought this on Shopee, right? So on Shopee, they say that this is actually made for the previous version of Proton Persona. I think from the 2016 or 2017 Proton Persona up until the current version. So I understand that some people, they wonder if the mat fits the new Proton Persona, right? Because they don't know if this is meant for the previous version and whether this version fits the current version, right? So as you can see, this fits the current Proton Persona really well, so you don't have to worry about it, right? So I'm here to show you that it fits really well. See? So this is goes up here and it follows the trim here, right? So it fits really well. So sapa-sapa orang Sarawak nak mau beli kapet tu nak dipersilakan lah. Jadi tok kami nak nunjuk kepada kita lah yang saiznya tok nang cun, nang ngam, okey. Jadi mun kita berminat nak beli Trapo tok, jadi jangan takutlah, beli aja lah. sebabnya pun size top memang ngam-ngam. Okay, quality materialnya pun ngam. So I'm gonna show you the back of the car. So the back of the car, you can see it also fits really well, guys. It also fits really well. You can see the measurements are accurate, right? There are 3 different parts, right? So I bought the one that has 5 pieces, which is 2 for the front and 3 for the back. So this one, the right side and the left side, and also the middle ones are separate piece, right? So as you can see, they look good on the new Proton Persona MC2, especially if you have the premium version with the leatherette seats. So they make the car look nicer, right? Make the interior look more premium, if I could say that. Yeah, see, it's really clean. But the one thing I don't like about this thing is it's a separate part, right? So at first when you buy this thing is gonna like, it's really hard to bend at first, right? It's gonna stay up like that, right? But you have to tuck this in below, right? So I guess you have to like step on it for a few days, and this thing will basically just, you know, soften itself and just follow the shape of the hump, right? But for the first few days this thing will be really hard, so it's gonna like stand out a bit like this, right? So it's not gonna be even. So what you can do is you can step on it, right? Step on it a bit so that it bends a little to follow the shape of the hump, right? So overall, I'm satisfied with this car mat. Like, Trapo did a good job. I think the material that they use is really good. It's really lightweight. It's easy to clean. That's the most important thing. It's easy to clean, right? So if you say spill some water on it, it's also waterproof, so the water won't go into the mat, because some car mats, especially the coil ones, the Maggie Me one, right, when you spill water it's gonna get wet and it takes a long time to dry, and sometimes it smells bad. But this one, it doesn't smell bad, okay? It has antibacterial properties. It's also fungal resistant, right? So you don't get fungus growing on this thing. So it makes the car cleaner, it's more hygienic, and it doesn't smell. That's the most important thing, because some car mats, after a while, they smell really bad, right? Especially the coil ones and also the rubber ones. They smell really bad. They smell of rubber. And the coil ones, maybe after a while, bacteria traps in there and it smells really bad. But not this one. This one is really good. So if you want to buy a mat that doesn't smell and it's easy to clean, get the Trapo mat, guys. Trapo mat, right? So I'm going to show you the passenger side. So this is how it looks on the passenger side. As you can see, it fits really well again. Underneath this mat, there are Velcro straps, right, to keep it from moving around. But in my experience, once you put in this thing, it doesn't really move anymore. It doesn't really like slide around or anything, right? It's really well let's say it's really well rooted here, so it doesn't really move around. So yeah, Trapo mats are, I think, really good quality, super lightweight, so it's easy to take out, right? You want to clean this, it's easy. Oh, let me take this out. Yeah, for example, you want to clean this, you just take this out, right? Maybe just hit on the tire a little to clear the dust and whatever that's trapped on the surface of this thing, so it's easy to clean, right? And also it's waterproof. Oh yeah, see, it's waterproof. I have a water bottle here. Maybe I'm just gonna pour some water on it. Right, see, the water does not go into the car mat, so this thing doesn't absorb the liquid, so it's gonna stay on the surface for a long time, right? It's not gonna go into carpet, so it's gonna stay here forever until it dries. So what you can do is you can just like get the water out, and yeah, because I'm touching it now, it's kind of feel it's already drying right now, right? As I touch it, it's already drying. So this is really good, guys. So it takes only a few minutes to dry, to completely dry out. As for some carpets like the coil ones, the coil carpets, right, it takes forever to dry, maybe 1 day, 2 days, and you need really hot sun. But for these, you don't really need any sun. You can just leave it there and it's gonna dry in a few minutes. So Trapo mat, guys, really good. Okay, so let's get back to the driver side, right? Okay, driver side. Oh, and there are also these clippers, right? These clippers for you to like so you can clip this thing here so that it doesn't move, right? But I don't really want to press it down because I want to take it out easily for cleaning sometimes. But you don't really need to like really clip this thing because it's quite steady, right? It's really well rooted, it doesn't move around, so I don't think you really need to like really clip this thing, right? Because to take it out is quite difficult. If you don't clip this thing, it's easy to take out, so you can clean it anytime, guys. So do I recommend this mat? Yes, Trapo is a good brand. I think they make really good car mats and their products is also really good. It's really a quality product, right? The build quality is really good. I like the material that they use, the recycled material. So if you are a person who is environmental friendly, this is a good product to get, right? Because you want to support the environment. I like the design too. The design looks good, the color looks good, and I like the fact that you can customize the color, but I think you can only do that in the website because I bought this on Shopee, so I can't really customize the color, right? I can just choose whatever color that they have. So I think if you want your own personalized color, you have to maybe contact them or probably choose from their official website or something. But if you get this from Shopee, I think there's not much color option to choose, but I'm a simple guy. I picked black because black is a color that is easy to match with any car interior. Okay, so how much does this thing cost? On Shopee, I bought it from their official Shopee page. It costs around 290, I think, plus shipping. Yeah, it's about that price, but the price change from time to time, right? So sometimes you can get it cheaper, sometimes the price is more expensive, so it depends. but I got this for about 290 plus shipping to my city, which is Kuching, Sarawak. So 290 is the one that includes the 5-piece, like the driver side, passenger side, and the three pieces at the back for the back seat, right? So that one is the 5-piece combo, which costs about 290 or something like that. But there is also another combo which includes the back boot, but I didn't get that, so that would cost more. Yeah, but for me personally, five pieces is enough. So yeah guys, if you like this mat, get it, you won't regret it, right? Because it's good. So yeah, that's about it guys. This is a good mat you can get for your new Proton Persona MC2. Alright, thank you for watching, and have a nice day guys. Take care.